Like, you ever had that friend or acquaintance that you know, but you're not close with? Like,
A few moments later.
you ever wonder, how do they make a Butterfinger? Like, if I was to freeze my butter, will the inside, the butter part of the Butterfinger, taste like a Butterfinger? That's something to think about. I'm joking. Anyways, it's your girl Unique Love. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and like and comment and turn that post notification on, because I got some bangers for y'all. Okay? So if you want to see it, just stay tuned. So as you can see in the title, I'll be doing a little story time about how I was in a toxic friendship. I've been in like a few toxic friendships, so if y'all want to hear more about my friendships or any story time, just, comment and tell me what type of story y'all want to hear, because I have a lot of stories. So this is part one of being in a toxic friendship, and this is the same person. If y'all want to hear part two, like, comment, and I'll give y'all that video. So I'm gonna use fake names because I don't want to, have like put nobody on the spot or anything. So the two names that I'll be using is Jada and Shay. So Jada, I've known her for a long time. We wasn't always friends. We're like acquaintances or whatnot. Like, you ever had that friend or acquaintance that you know, but you're not close with? Like, you see them, you be like, hey, they post something, you like it, comment, it was just, that's how our friendship was until, like, we got closer or whatever. That was just that. The other friend, Shay, there's no beef with her or anything. She just happened to be in this story because she was in the event. Is that? She just happened to be there during that situation. Yes. So she has a good friend that I've known for like a few years. We went to school together. I met her. I'm not even gonna say where I met her, because if I say where I met her, people's gonna know who I'm talking about. So I've known her for a few years, and we went to school together, and we met somewhere that people may already know, but if you know, okay. So let's just get straight into this with you. Okay, so I went to a boarding school, and I lived there, so I came home once a month, and it happened to be home leave where I came home from school, and I stayed home for a few days. And when I came home, I got like sick. I don't know how. I just got a weak immune system. Like, anything could get me sick. So I came home. I had a bad cold, a fever. It was just a whole lot of going on with me. And I was like, this gotta go. And y'all not even gonna believe, I came home around New Year's time. And like, I was in house sick, dying. Like, anyways, so that was that. So Jada had texted me, and she was like, let's go to the let's go shopping. You know, we can catch the bus, we'll be there. I think it take about like an hour to get where she wanted to go. And I had texted and I'm like, yeah, I can't really go because, you know, I'm sick and stuff like that. And I wasn't really in the mood of like, you know, moving around. Because, you know, when you sick, like you just like so lazy and your body is too weak to, you know, like I was too weak to go downstairs. You think I'm strong enough to, you know, go farther than going downstairs? Yeah, nah. Mm-mm. So I told her, or straight up, like, I'm not feeling good. And that was that. So then I think like an hour later, I had made a stat on, well, not a stat, a post on Snapchat. And I was like, bro, I'm so sick. Excuse me. I'm so sick, bro. I could really walk to Shay house right now. And like I wasn't literally gonna walk to her house. It was just a post, cause you know. Yeah, so Jada wasn't really feeling that. So after she saw my post, she made a stat, and I knew it was about me, cause you know when something's about you, like somebody watch your stuff, and then all of a sudden they post something that like has something to do with you, like, come on now, it's like common sense. So she had made a post. This is her. I hate that my friends be so quick to go to other people but can't never come in this post like.
Know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying to see if it'll work out here, and I know that it.
What? Okay. Calm down. Don't bring out the 9. Okay? Calm down, Jamal. Don't bring out the 9. Bro, I gotta stay on TikTok. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but I dead be on TikTok. I don't know why I'm talking about TikTok right now, so let me just get back to what I was talking about. So she had made that stat, and I'm at that post on Snapchat. I'm like, okay. So I slid up to the post because I knew it was about me, obviously. And I said what I had to say. Nothing too crazy. I just told her what she needed to hear. That was that. And so, a few days later, I think I wasn't as sick as, you know, the previous days. I got in bed, was like, yo, let's go get some piercings. And I'm like, okay. So I had my mom to drop me off over there, and whole time we didn't get the piercings. Like, I was so mad, but that's a whole nother story. Anyways, so we hung out. I posted her on my story, and guess the little ding who was hitting my line. And she was like, oh, like, well, she made posts on Snapchat, like, saying that I wasn't really sick, I'm fake, blah, 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 blah. And then we ended up texting, and we was really going back and forth. And she was like, you was lying about being sick, and this, and how can you hang with her, and then you didn't want to go with me. Whole time, I was hanging out with her that day, right? And I was hanging out with Shay, and I was planning to see her because, you know, it was New Year's Eve the next day. I was gonna go to her house and spend the day with her. Little did she know, and she was so quick to jump to other things, so it even go how I wanted it to go. And that was just freaking that. So we was going back and forth, yada yada yada. And I'm like, you know, I'm not about to argue with her no more. So I just stopped texting, and then I think like an hour later she had said a little apology. It wasn't even a real apology, like. But you know, and you know one thing I learned about myself, I be so quick to get mad. Like if we argue or something, I get mad and I don't want to like talk about it no more. I know this is a bad habit. I don't talk about it. What's that word? You know, like, you ever, dang it, I can't think of the word. Oh my gosh. Like, you'd be so mad in that moment, you don't think about like what you're doing or like how things are going. But then a few, you know, days later or whatnot, you think about like, oh, I should have handled that different, or I should have did, you know, this different. That's the bad habit that I have. And 2 months later, I realized, like, dang, I was really thinking, like, you know, I could have handled this different. So I ended up texting her, and I wrote her a whole, like, why am I the one apologizing? Like, I'm always the one where me and my friend fall off or something, and like they could do me so dirty, and I end up being the one kissing up to them and saying an apology to them. But I was like, and you know what, I mix up kissing up to somebody and being the bigger person. So I realized that yes, I could be the bigger person, but I don't have to kiss up to them, you know? I could, you know, make peace and then go our separate ways. But so I ended up writing her a long paragraph, whatever, saying, you know, sorry, whatever, blah 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 blah. And she still was like she accepted the apology, but she was not taking what I was saying like into consideration. She stuck with what she said, that I was lying, that she didn't believe me, but since it's a new month, she would forgive me. So we ended up being friends again. Then a few months later, we ended up falling off again. And if y'all wanna, like, that story is deeper than this story. Like, it's just crazy stuff. And if y'all wanna hear that story, like and comment, because I don't even know if y'all ready for that story. But yeah, and that's what I've like learned. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm I have a good heart, and I tend to, you know, let people do whatever they want with it. And that's why in 2021 I'm not having it no more. Like, when I have a connection with somebody, it'd be so hard for me to break it, but I need to learn how to, like, you know, I don't have to necessarily have beef with them, but I need to learn how to move on and let us go our separate ways and what not. But yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn that post notification on. And yeah, thank you for listening to the story. You know, whatever, it wasn't nothing too serious, but it was something. So yeah.